Hi everyone, welcome back to the Programming Fields. I'm Umesh Rana, and in our Laravel 12 playlist, we have already explored the React Starter Kit in depth, including folder structures, how inertia works, and we built several applications including full CRUD system with file uploads, roles and permissions using a SPACY, and drag and drop multiple files and images uploads with preview. Further, we covered the inbuilt authentication and also the workOS authentication. This time, we are diving into a more Laravel-centric approach, no JavaScript frameworks, just Livewire magic. The Livewire starter kit introduced in Laravel 12. Yes, Laravel now ships with Livewire, Vue and React starter kits right out of the box with the latest installer. And in this video, we will be focusing on the Livewire version. Whether you are a backend focused developer or prefer Blade plus Alpine over React, this one's for you. So let's dive deep into the Livewire starter kit and we will compare it and understand when to use which. So firstly, I will navigate to the official documentation of Laravel 12. And under this getting started, we have this starter kits guide. Inside this, if you'll scroll down, we have the available starter kits as React, Vue and Livewire. So regarding the React starter kits, we already covered up in our playlist. Now today we will be starting with the Livewire starter kits. And before jumping to that, here we have the official documentation of Laravel Livewire. So we can check out to this. And this is our latest Livewire 3 release. Here we have the quick start of Livewire 3 with Laravel. So in case if you are already running with Laravel application and you don't have the Livewire installed, there you can install it using this composer require command. Currently we are going to start with the fresh Laravel 12 application. So this will include the Livewire inbuilt and we don't have to install that additionally. So in order to do this, let's quickly jump to the terminal. And here I will do a fresh Laravel 12 application setup using Laravel Installer. So I will type Laravel new and I will provide the application name as Livewire Auth. Let's hit enter. And here this asked which starter kit would you like to prefer? I will go with Livewire. Let's select and proceed with this. And regarding the authentication provider, we have the two authentications which we already saw in our React starter kit. And we covered workOS alongside Laravel's built-in authentication. As of now, I will go with the Laravel's built-in authentication. Let's go with this. And this asked, would you like to use Laravel Vault? So if you are new to Laravel Vault, Vault is an elegantly crafted functional API for Livewire that supports single file components. And this allows a component's PHP logic and Blade templates to be written in the same file. And behind the scenes, the functional API is compiled to Livewire class components and linked with the template present in the same file. So as of now, I will go with yes. And regarding the testing framework, we can select any paste or PHP unit. I will go with the paste by default. And this is installing Laravel Livewire authentication project. And the default migrations have been executed. Now this is installing Laravel paste. Now further it asked, would you like to run npm install and npm run build? Because again the Livewire will use as front-end assets. So we need to bundle it. So I will go with yes. And this is installing node modules. And the installation has been completed. Now I will navigate to the project folder using cd command. And I will open this in the VS Code editor. Yeah, this is opened now. Now initially, let me serve the project so that we can access this in the browser. So I will navigate to the terminal again and I will run it using wallet. So I will be using wallet link and wallet park command. Further, I will run composer run dev so that this will start the Laravel application. Alongside this will execute npm run dev command. And through that, this will bundle all the front-end assets of the node modules. So let's hit enter. And yes, this has started. Now we'll navigate to the browser. And in the new tab, I can access Livewire auth.test. Let's hit enter. The project is running now. I will zoom in the screen. And here we have the official homepage of Laravel 12. And we have the authentication option as login and register. And if we'll click on register, here we have the register page. And this layout is same as we saw in Laravel 12 with React Starter Kit. So whether you go with React, Livewire or Vue for the Auth Starter Kit, the layouts will be same. Only the components and logics handling will be changed. Same thing if we'll navigate to the login. Here we have the same login interface as we saw in the React.js. So initially you will have to sign up with one of the user. So I will enter the name, email address and password. Now let's confirm this. Now let's create account. And yes, after creating the account, this has made internally that user to logged in, and here this redirected to the dashboard page. Again, this entire layout is same as we saw in the React.js. We have the sidebar, we have this placeholder for this dashboard, and further we have this profile settings here at the bottom left. Inside this we have the settings. Under the settings we have the profile, password and appearance setting. From here we can update the profile, we can delete it. Inside the password we have the option to update the password. Also we have the appearance setting. From here we can manage the theme of the application. Currently this has picked the system themes. Here I will change with light. This has updated. And the entire functionality is same as we saw in the React Starter Kit. Now we will quickly walk through the folder structure of this Livewire Starter Kit in Laravel 12. So initially I will start with routes. So inside the routes, we have auth, console and web.php. Let's navigate to the web.php first. Here we have the home route. This is for home landing page. Further we have this dashboard view, which is rendering the current dashboard after login successfully. Here we have the auth middleware and verified check. Further we have the settings route for managing the profile, password and appearance settings. Now inside the auth.php, inside this we have all the authentication related routes including login, register, forgot password and all. Okay. Now let's quickly jump to the app HTTP, and inside controllers we have the auth controller in which we have the verify email controller. From here this will check if user has verified email, then it will redirect to the dashboard, because in the web.php route we saw verified middleware applied for this dashboard. So when the user will be redirecting to the dashboard route, this will check if that user email address is verified or not. Further we have Livewire folder in which we have the Livewire components and actions. So inside the actions, we have the logout.php. From here, the user logout functionality is managing. And this is just invalidating the current session. And this will just log out that web guard. Further, we will navigate to the resources, views. Inside the views, we have the components, Flux, Livewire and partials folder. And if we'll compare this to React Starter Kit, in the React inside the views, we had pages folder in which we were creating React component with TypeScript. So instead of this, in the Livewire, we have the Livewires folder, and inside this, we will have the component that we will create to manage the applications. So regarding creating the new component, we will see that in the next video. Firstly, let's go through this inbuilt components in which we have the layouts, and for managing the layouts, we have the application layout in which we have the header blade and sidebar. Inside the sidebar, this uses Flux components for managing this. Here we have the dashboard route, and this is rendering the application logo that we see here for this. Okay. Further, we have this home route, this one. Okay. And next we have this repository documentation, and here we have the profile settings, this one. And also this is responsive, so we have the mobile menu separately. If we'll scroll to top, from here, let's duplicate this menu and let's update it to users. just like this. And as of now, I'm not going to change any route because we don't have any route for managing the users as of now. So I will keep this route as same dashboard. Here we have the new sidebar menu added as users. We can remove this platform and let's keep this menu only. Yes, we have a cleaned menu added. And apart from the sidebar, we have this header blade in which we have the top header. So if we'll check the dashboard, here we don't have the header showing as of now. So this will be enabled when we will change the sidebar layout. Now next we have this auth folder in which we have the card, simple blade, split blade. So this will be for managing the authentication layout that we already saw in the React starter kit. And here I will show you that. Further we have this app blade in which this is rendering this sidebar component. And here all the child components will be loaded. Next we have this auth blade. So currently this has added layouts auth.simple. And this has included from this auth simple blade. If we'll change this to card, then this will load the card component over there. Okay. Now if we'll try to change this to auth.card, and if we'll navigate to the browser and let's log out this application. And when we'll click on register, we have this card layout enabled for this. Same thing, if we'll click on login, this authentication layout has been changed to the card. Now if we'll keep this simple, just like this, then we don't have any card layout here. Same thing, if we'll change this to a split, this will have 2 columns layout. So we'll change this to a split. And here we have the 2 columns layout. In the first column, we can set any image or anything. And in the right column, we have the form. Same thing, this has applied for the sign up. So by using this way, you can manage these options as per your need. And we already saw this customization in the React starter kit. Okay, so from here, you can manage it. As of now, I will keep this card. Okay. Now further, in the app blade, we have this app sidebar. Now instead of the sidebar, here I want to go with the header. So I will change this to header layout. So the sidebar will be converted to the header. Now if we'll navigate to the application and let me log into the dashboard from that registered user. So I will just enter email and password. And when we'll hit enter, yes, I have logged in and the sidebar has been converted to this header layout. Okay. Now here we have this dashboard, search icon, repository, documentation, and the profile settings has been moved here. From here we can manage the settings like profile, password, and appearance. Okay. Now regarding the addition of new menu here, you will have to add that in the same header blade because currently we added for the sidebar just like this. So now we will have to add the same menu here in the header. So after this dashboard, let's copy this and I will add it here. And I will change the title to users. Now let me navigate to the browser. And yes, we have the new menu added. Now let's check out other files. Also we have the settings here. So inside the settings, we have the action message like when we will update the profile, this will trigger this component. We have the app logo icon, auth header, in which we have the title and description. So these all are the components created by Livewire. And for managing these all things, Livewire uses Flux, in which we have the icon. Okay. We have the navigation list, in which we have the group of navigation header. Further, we have this Livewire folder in which we have the auth components like confirm password, forgot password, login blade, register, reset password, and verify email. So inside the register blade, here we have all the functionality of that registering a user like form validation, handling that form, including design, this one, and the server side logic like validation. Because while installing the Livewire starter kit, we choose in Vault. Okay. So that Vault included all the server side logic, that means form handling validation things in the same component. So this is like single page component in which we have the server side logic and HTML as well. And you can consider this as React component in which we have the HTML plus JavaScript handling in the same component. Now we will see a quick comparison between Livewire versus React Starter Kit and when to use that. So you can use Livewire Starter Kit when you prefer Blade over JSX. That means if you don't have any much experience on JavaScript things and you want to stick with Laravel only, then you can go with the Livewire. Next, if you want fast prototyping and when you are building backend heavy admin panels or internal tools, then the Livewire will be best approach. Also, if you want Laravel native reactivity with minimal JavaScript, then you can stick with Livewire only. Now regarding the React Starter Kit, when you are building a modern single page application, you can go with the React. And if you need tight control over front-end UX and you are integrating with external APIs via React, and further you are familiar with React hooks, context and state management, then you can go with the React. So at the bottom line, the Livewire will have less setup, faster Laravel flow, but in the terms of React, there will be more front-end flexibility, single page application style interactions. In upcoming videos, we will take this starter kit further in which we will see how we can create new component and render over there. Also, we will build few applications including CRUD using Livewire roles and permissions with Spassy, and we will integrate drag and drop file uploads with Alpine.js. So make sure you are subscribed and bell icon is turned on so you don't miss out. So that was your full walkthrough of the Livewire starter kit in Laravel 12, from installation to folder structure and key differences from React. If you have already seen my React starter kit deep dive, now you can clearly see which one fits your next project better. And let me know in the comments, are you team Livewire or team React? Or do you want to master both? Like this video if it helped you, subscribe for more advanced Laravel content, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next deep dive. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Until then, happy coding.